Hello, Abby. How are you doing?
Hi, sir. I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Very good, very good. So today, what do you want to do?
I was wondering if we go through some like questions regarding like the topic of the trigonometry addition formula and like the double angle formula as well.
Okay, so compound
Um,
angle formulas in trigonometry.
that one, yeah.
Sure. Why don't you take up your questions? You can share the screen and we'll discuss their solution. You can start from the very first question you have and let's see. Okay, perfect. So show that tan of 45 plus theta equals to 1 plus tan theta over 1 minus tan theta. Hence, obtain the exact value of tan 105 degrees in the form of a plus b square root 3, where a and b are integers to be found. So do you remember the formula for tan a plus b?
Yeah.
So we have to
So
apply that formula, right? So what is tan
tan A plus tan B over 1 minus tan A tan B.
Perfect. What is tan of 45?
1.
Perfect. So that gives you the answer, right? So if you
Yeah.
have tan of 45 plus theta, then clearly, let me just use a different ink to write down what is tan of 45 degrees plus theta. So replace tan A with 45. So you get tan of 45 plus tan of theta divided by 1 minus tan of 45 tan of theta, correct?
Yeah.
And as you're saying, tan of 45 is 1. So we get 1 plus tan theta in the numerator divided by 1 minus tan theta in the denominator. Perfect. So that is how we'll do part A. Can you please read the part B?
Yeah. So hence obtain the exact value of tan 105 degrees in the form of a plus b root 3, where a and b are integers to be found.
Perfect. So 105 degrees you can write as what? So we can say tan
45
of 105,
plus 60.
105 degrees is equal to tan of what?
45 plus 60.
45 plus 60 degrees is 105. So you know B is, or theta is 60 degrees, right? So using this value, we have 1 plus tan of 60 over 1 minus tan of 60. Correct? Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Now to find the value of tan of 60, you just draw that special triangle. You know this is 60 degrees. The triangles are 1, 2, and square root 3, correct?
Yeah.
Tan of 60 is square root 3, right? So I can write this as 1 plus square root 3 over 1 minus square root 3. And now we have to write in the form a plus b square root 3, right? That means we need to rationalize it, correct?
Yeah.
So let us rationalize this. So we already have, so let me use another ink to rationalize.
So times both the denominator and numerator by 1 plus root 3.
That is right. So 1 square root 3 times 1 plus square root 3, 1 minus square root 3. So the denominator becomes a square minus b square, which is 1 minus 3, right? And the numerator is a plus b whole square. So I could write this as 1 plus 2 square root 3 plus square root 3, correct?
Yeah.
Square root 3 square will give me 3, right? So I get 3 here. So 1 plus 3 is 4. You get 4 plus 2 square root 3 divided by 1 minus 3 is minus 2, correct? So dividing by minus 2, I get minus 2 and minus square root 3, correct?
Yeah.
You want to write it in the terms of a plus b square root 3. So you have a equals to minus
2
and b is equals to minus
1. Yeah.
So that is how you're going to solve this question, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move on to the next question. Can you please read the next question?
Question 2a. Show that sine alpha plus beta plus sine alpha minus beta is 2 sine alpha cos beta.
Correct. So that should not be difficult. You know the formula, right? So sine of alpha plus beta equals to sine alpha cos beta plus
plus
cos alpha
sine beta.
sine beta. And sine of alpha minus beta is?
Sine alpha cos beta minus cos alpha sine beta.
And when you add them, you have to just add them, right? So in
You
that
cancel.
case, these terms cancel and you're left with 2 times sine alpha cos beta, correct?
Yeah.
So that is how you'll show part A, and part B is expressed 2 sine 2x cos 2x in this form, right? So if I write alpha as 2x, so alpha equals to 8x, right? And beta is 2x. Beta equals to 2x. When you compare with this, right? Beta is 2x.
Yeah.
So in that case, we have 2 times this. So 2 times sine of, that will be in the form of sine A plus sine B. So A is alpha plus beta, right? So this is equals to 2 times sine of alpha, which is 8x, right?
Yeah.
Plus 2x plus
Plus.
sine of 8x minus 2x, correct? So which is equal to 2 sine of, so when we have this, we know the formula is that is equal to sine alpha plus beta times sine alpha minus beta, right?
Oh wait.
Yeah.
So wait. So you know the 2 sine 8x cos 2x that equals the sine alpha plus beta. So
Yeah,
would
sine
the
A
2
plus
be
B
there?
plus,
Oh.
yeah, sine A, sorry, 2 is not there.
Okay.
You're right.
Oh, okay.
So sine of
Just
10,
checking.
yeah, you're the right thing. Plus sine of 6x, right?
Mm-hmm.
So A equals to 10x and B equals to 6x. Correct. That is how you do.
Okay. I was just thinking, you can't like simplify that any further. Like you can't combine the sine 10x and 6x. That is it. You
No,
can't.
that is it. Because
Okay.
your form given this particular form, so that is it, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Correct. So can you move it a bit up? We'll see question number 3. Use the identity sine A plus B sine A cos B plus cos A sine B to show that
Sorry, there's a typo. I think there's supposed to be an equal sign here.
there's something missing. Yeah, equal sign missing. Yeah. Use this identity to show that 2 of sine this plus this is equal to that, correct? Just expand using the formula given to you. So pi by 3. So make a triangle here so you know the exact values. Pi by 3 is this angle. So 1, 2, and square root 3, correct?
Yeah.
And clearly, when you write 2 sine this, A plus B, we can write this as 2 times sine of x cos of pi by 3 plus cos of x sine of pi by 3, correct?
Yeah.
So just substitute the values with the 2 times sine of x. And as far as cos pi by 3 is concerned, cos pi by 3 is half, correct? Plus cos x. And sine pi by 3 is square root 3 by 2, correct?
Over 2. Yeah.
Multiplying by 2, what do you get? You get
Just
sine x.
cancel.
Yeah, that thing plus square
Plus
root
root 3 cos x.
and that's what you need, I think, right?
Yeah.
So that's it. Now show that this equation is equals to cos of x plus pi by 6. So this is how do you do that part?
So you know how, so we just found out what this 2 sine x, this part is equal to, which is sine
Yes.
x plus root 3 cos x. So I just subbed that in on the left-hand side, and then
You expanded the right hand side.
expanded the right hand and then solved. That was actually fairly straightforward. I got that one.
You got that. That's correct. So
Yeah.
that's very clear. You can do this, right?
Mhm.
Now it says this equals to this can be written in this form 3 tan x plus square root 3 equals to 0, right?
Yeah.
So how did you get this part? You did this part.
Oh yeah, the first part that I said.
Because tan divided by this and you got the result, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's clear to you. Very good. C. Hence solve this equation. 2 sine x plus pi by 3 equals to cos x plus pi by 6.
So the answer was the 3 tan x plus root 3. So I just
Correct.
brought that down
Correct.
and then did
Perfect.
then
So
I
from
did
here, yeah, from
3
here you get
tan x
equals to
equals minus root 3
over 3, right?
over 3.
Correct. So that is, this particular triangle, which gives you again the same answer, square root 3.
Mhm.
So tan is minus 1 over square root 3, right? You can say this. So that means we are looking from this angle, which is pi by 6, correct?
Yeah.
And since it is negative, your answer will be in 2 quadrants, correct?
Quadrant 2 and 4. No,
4
quadrant
and
2
4,
and 4. Yeah.
right? And the acute angle here is pi by 6. And therefore, the answer will be this angle, which is how much? 5 pi by 6, correct?
Yeah. And
And
11
this
pi by
angle,
6.
which is 11 pi by 6. Perfect. So that is how you're going to solve this particular question. Correct. That's a good question. So you got it. Yeah, next question, please.
I think these are quite similar in terms of like just show that, where they give
Same
us
thing.
the
Same
answer.
thing. Yeah.
So we can, if you want to skip.
We'll skip it. Yeah, they're similar, right? So let's look at
I even got the exact same answer as the one above, even though it was a different, like working out, the answer was the same. So that's fine. Yeah, 5, I think you said.
Okay, so 3 cos 2 theta. So you remember cos 2 theta formula? So cos 2 theta.
It was like so many
3
for cos
square
2 theta.
Yeah, you're right. So there are 3 formulas for cos 2 theta. One is cos square theta minus sine square theta. Then you can substitute sine square theta as 1 minus cos square theta, and you get 2 cos square theta minus 1. Now, since you have an equation which is in cos, it is good to write the formula which involves cosine itself. So we'll replace cos 2 theta by 2 cos square theta minus 1 to get the quadratic equation. You get the idea?
Yeah.
And therefore, I can now write this particular equation as, substituting this, I'll write this as 3 times. Instead of cos 2 theta, I'm going to write 2 cos square theta
minus
1 minus cos theta plus 1 equals to 0. Now we can expand, right? So we get 6 cos square theta minus 3 minus cos theta plus 1 equals to 0. We get 6 cos square theta, and then we have minus cos theta minus 2, right? Equals to 0. Now it's a quadratic equation. You can factor this. You're looking for a product of 2 numbers, which is minus 12, right? So we're looking for product of 2 numbers, which is minus 12, and sum of minus 1, correct?
minus 1. Yeah.
So the 2 numbers are 4 and 3. So I could write this as 6 cos square theta minus 4 cos theta plus 3 sin theta, right? Minus 2 equals to 0. Now we can factor, taking 2 common with cos theta, and you get
plus
what? You get 3 cos theta minus 2, and here we already have 3. This is cos. Yeah, this is cos. So we already have 3 cos theta minus 2 equals to 0. So 3 cos theta minus 2 is common. We get 2 cos theta
plus 1.
plus 1 equals to 0. So from here, we know cos theta is equal to 2 over 3, or cos theta equals to minus half.
Minus a half. Yeah.
So those will give you a solution within 0 to 2 pi. You need your solutions, correct?
Also, I
You're
think
doing this one, 360,
yeah.
this one, right? Okay.
Same thing though, just in degrees.
Yes, sir, correct. So let's look into this first solution, which is positive 2 over 3. That means for cosine, you're looking into these 2 answers, right? So you can say theta equals to cos inverse 2 over 3. What do you get in degrees?
48.189. 48.189. Do you want 0.2 or yeah?
Yeah,
I don't know.
48.2. So this angle gives you theta as 48.2 degrees, and the other one is 360 minus, right?
311.81.
So we'll do 48.2, right? So 360 minus 48.2 will give 311.8.
11.8.
So these are the two answers from the first factor, and cos inverse of half. Half you're getting by pi by 6, right? Or
60
30
degrees.
degrees, 60 degrees, right?
Yeah.
So when we look into the angle, which is minus half, so it is these two coordinates, right? We are looking for theta equals to cos inverse of half will give you 60 degrees, correct?
Yeah.
So the two
And
answers
180 minus
will
60.
be, yeah. So 180 plus and minus 60 degrees, correct?
Mhm.
So we get 120 degrees and 240 degrees. Is that clear?
Yep.
So the four answers will be 120 degrees and 240. We add all.
So just a quick question. You
Yes.
know, in the question where it says give all solution to the nearest degree, does that mean you have to do
Oh, we have to
48
round it.
and
Is it?
300?
I didn't read. Okay,
No, I'm
nearest
just
degree,
asking.
yeah. We'll round it. Yeah. 49 degrees, correct? So we'll write down our answer now.
Oh, wait, won't it be 48?
Yeah. So answer
Oh.
will be, 48 degrees, sorry. And
48.
312 degrees,
Oh.
120 degrees, and 240 degrees, correct. So these will be the four answers. You can write them in an order, right?
Oh,
Perfect.
yeah, they like that. Mhm.
So that's clear, yeah. You have to read the question carefully so that you understand how to round, where to round, how much, right?
Right.
Yeah. So question number 6. Can you pull the page slightly up? We can look into this.
Yeah.
Solve this particular equation, secant x equals to 2 within 0 to 2 pi. Okay. So secant is 1 over cos, correct? So we can say secant x equals to 2. That means cos x equals to half. And we are looking into 0 to 2 pi. So a positive value, that means these two, correct? So one is this, which is pi by 6, we know, correct? Pi by 3.
Pi by 3, yeah.
1 over 2, right? Pi by 3. And the other one right there is, this is like 3 times 2, 6, 5 pi by 3. Is that okay?
Yeah.
So those are the two answers for part A. Part B, use the identity cos A plus B equals to cos A cos B minus sin A sin B to show that cos of 2x is 2 cos square x. Yeah, so we can easily do it, right? How will you do it?
So cos 2x equals cos x plus x, and then you just use that formula of
so you
cos.
substitute A equals to B equals to x. You see that? You just substitute A equals to B equals to x, so you get cos of x plus
X plus
equals
x.
to cos x minus
Sin x. Sin x.
which is
Cos squared
cos
x.
square x minus sine square x. And now substitute sine square x as 1 minus cos.
1 minus cos squared.
We get
X.
cos 2x equals to cos square x minus 1 minus cos square x, correct? So when you open this bracket, you get cos square x minus 1 plus cos square x, and that gives you the result 2 cos square x minus 1, which is required, correct?
Yeah.
So that part you also know perfectly fine. Now, hence solve this particular equation. That means you're replacing this with here. You have a quadratic equation is cos, and you can now factor and solve, correct?
That one was similar to the one we've like already done, so that's
Perfect.
okay.
So you can skip this portion. Let's do the next one now.
Oh yeah. So
X plus write 2x in terms of sin x cos x, that you know is 2 times sin x cos x, which we did earlier. And x plus cos 2x in terms of cos x, we just done, right?
2 cos squared x minus 1.
Correct. And show that this equals to tan x cos 2x. So did you do this part? Sin 2x minus tan x?
I did.
You did. You got. You tell me how did you do? Tell me.
So the sine 2x I substituted for 2 sine x cos x, and then I did minus tan x. So the tan x I made as sine x over cos x.
Correct.
And then I put everything over cos x. So it became 2 sine x cos squared x minus sine x over cos x.
And then,
what I did is I took out sine x over cos x,
which is tan x.
which is tan x. And then that just became 2 cos squared x minus 1, like in the brackets.
And that is, yes, 2.
And that is equal to cos 2x.
Which is tan x times cos 2. Brilliant. So that is how you are going to do. Perfect. Next question, please.
Yeah, so C. Yeah,
okay, so you have
C.
this expression equals to 0, right? Yeah, you could directly also do it, which is tan 2x cos 2, giving all the solutions in degrees in this interval, right? So we have sine 2x, which is written as 2 sine x cos x minus tan x, which is sine x over cos x equals to 0, right? So you factored sine x, correct?
Mm-hmm.
When you
For this one though,
yeah.
I didn't. For this one, I just went straight to it, like you know how you did, like that part, and then I took cos x and then multiplied it across, because I thought when I first read it, because we just did part B, you would have had to use that answer, but that doesn't really get us anywhere. So I just ended up doing the first one. Okay, so you would do the same. Yeah, that's what I just wanted to check.
So here.
And then cos squared x I replaced with 1 minus sine squared x. So 2 sine x times 1 minus sine squared x equals sine x. And then I expanded it. So 2 sine x minus 2 sine squared x equals sine x. Oh no, sorry, it becomes cubed. So 2 sine x minus 2 sine cubed x. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I moved it all to the other side. So 2 sine cubed x minus sine x equals 0.
So you brought it here, and yeah, you said 2 sine cube x
minus sine x 2
equals to 0, right? Because when you brought this, one of them canceled, right? And then you took common sine x and sine square x. You took sine x.
And then 2 minus sine square x.
And you wrote this as 2 sine square x, right?
Yeah, minus 1.
Equals to 0.
So do you see?
So what the answers are? Sine x equals to, I mean, see, what do you get? Oh, I erased it. Okay, so equals to 0. So your answers are correct. So it is sine x equals to, you will do 1 over square root 2, right? Plus and minus?
I did 1 over, no, I did, yeah, so I just rationalized that.
No, what I did was wrong. Because, I mean, when I did 1 over 2, I did not square root it, correct? In my answer?
Oh, did you not?
Yeah, so I actually got the same.
So if you did cos,
cos square x minus 1. It was 2 cos square x minus
2.
Yeah. So it was 2 cos square x minus 1 equals to 0. When I brought it to the other side, so I get cos x equals to plus minus 1 over square root 2, right? So I'll get the same answers. So your answers will be, we have to write in degrees? Yeah, 45 degrees, right? So Amy, your answers are right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, they are the same. Okay.
Same answers. Cool. So either way you do, you get the same. That's good job. Yeah.
Okay, just double checking. Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
8 was fine, but yeah, we can go through it if you want.
3 sine theta equals to sine 2 theta equals to 2 cos cube theta. So how did you do this one? You took,
So where sine 2 theta is, I just subbed in 2 sine theta cos theta and expanded. Actually, no. So you got 3 sine theta times 2 sine theta cos theta equals 2 cos theta times cos squared theta.
we'll bring it here, right? Minus 2 cos cube theta equals to 0, right? Let us see. We have 6 sine square theta, right?
Yeah.
Times cos theta minus 2 cos cube theta equals to 0, correct? So sine square theta can be written as 1 minus sine square theta, 1 minus cos square theta, right?
Yeah.
And then we have cos theta here. So actually, I can take cos theta common. Minus 2 cos cube theta equals to 0, correct?
Yeah.
So I can take cos theta common. See, cos theta I'm taking common. So I have got this minus 2 times cos square theta. So this is 6 minus 6 cos square theta. And that is minus 2 times cos square theta equals to 0. So I have cos theta 6 and 6 cos square theta minus 8 cos square theta equals to 0. Do you see that? And then we have solution for cos theta equals to 0. We are looking for intervals which are not including 0 and 2 pi, correct? So that gives you the solution as pi by 2 and 3 pi by 2, correct? And the other answer is 6 equals to, you can say 8 cos square theta equals to 6. So cos square theta equals to 6 over 8. So
square root.
Cos theta will be plus minus square root of, you can write 3 over 4, correct?
No, plus minus
plus
3 over 4.
Correct. So you can find those angles and write your answers. So 4 answers you'll get for this, correct? So theta of square root 3 over 4 means square root 3 over 2, right?
Yeah.
Plus minus. And that gives you the cosine angle of 30 degrees, correct? Square root 3 over.
I think we're doing this in pi. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
Pi by 6.
Yeah.
Right? So you get pi by 6. And this will be 5 pi by 6, right? 7 pi by 6. And that'll be 11 pi by 6. Is that okay?
Yeah.
So you got these 4 and those 2 as your answers for this particular question, correct?
Oh, so my method that I did, so I got the 4, but I lost those 2 solutions.
Yeah, you must have cancelled cos theta on both the sides.
I did.
You'll lose. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't cancel.
But if I did end up, so if I, let's say I just forgot how to do everything and then I ended up cancelling, if whatever I cancel, should I just sub it back in and then solve, or just don't do that?
You're cancelling the solution because cos theta equals to 0 is one of the solutions, correct? So you're not getting all the solutions. Perfect. So it should not cancel. Yeah. This is common.
Okay, so I need to redo that question. Yeah.
Common mistake, you should not cancel. Perfect. So do you have any other questions to?
Thank you so much, sir, for your help.
Thanks. My pleasure. My pleasure.
Bye, sir. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Bye then. All the best.
Thank you, sir.